So I realized going to record this next video that we still haven't beaten Bubba. Now Bubba we did beat before our save actually got deleted, which is a pain in the ass, but you know, it's really annoying, so I kind of want to do that today. But before that, we have to unlock our red chip for the day, which is going to be the auto mimic. So the auto mimic, from what I've read, is you have to play a couple false walls in the graveyard, kind of like what we did in the last video and that we did before our save got deleted with that one green tent. Now I used to have to hold up and then you get to the glitched world. Now what we're looking for actually going to be to the left. Of course, we would get another animatronic, which is actually such a pain in the ass. But you know, it is all good because we have the gift boxes now, which means we have our second life, which is actually what we are looking for, because this is actually really fucking useful. Excuse my language, but I think it is going to be very useful because if they don't die, we can keep using overpowered moves like a bad pizza and the pizza wheel. Now obviously I do still want to grab Springtrap, but that's going to be probably later. And I also found this, the auto mimic, is actually the mimic ball, and that it's actually pretty neat because if you use that, this guy will use it again. So if I use one bad pizza, auto mimic will mimic that move, and it doesn't look like it's weaker at all. So we have to go down here, and unfortunately we can't grab either of these two other red chests, which is actually a pain. That is where we have to go, but we actually, okay, really? I have no interest in fighting you. But this is actually where we have to go, and is the new chip, Auto Mimic. So that's going to be it for the red chip of the episode, but now again, when we have to go back, I assume we just have to go back to the graveyard, and we will be all good. So yeah, these red chips are really interesting to grab. And I just kind of walk around, and yeah, obviously that works. So now we are going to go, and we are actually going to run away from you, and we are going to go up to that secret pinwheel funhouse, and then go talk to Bubba, because we have to beat Bubba, and then I think we're going to find the other animatronic that we have to do. But first, Ball Boy needs to die. Or Growl Boy. I didn't see that. Actually really useful because now I actually don't need a healer, even though I could have one, but I'm going to choose that extra life because I can keep using it without any interruption. As you can see there, of course I didn't need to use it, but this Shadow Bonnie animatronic named, I don't even know what it's named, it's called R something Q. It's really just a pain sometimes to memorize this name. Because if you, I'll show you when this battle's over that it really is a pain in the ass to know this name, because it is just so repetitive and it's just completely random, which I think Scott was going for, because this kind of really was a random out of nowhere in Fnaf 2 that there actually was, and it was officially named the Shadow Bonnie. So we are gonna go see real quick what this guy is called. Yeah, RXQ. That's all it is. And obviously our team is coming along absolutely great, but we do still want Springtrap, as he is very, very useful. As well as I don't have Nightmare Freddy, Nightmare Foxy, Endo 1 and Endo 2, and then I think I'm just gonna name that's called Plush Endo, or Endo Plush. Springtrap, the Crying Child. We all know this for now as Funtime Foxy, Nightmare Fredbear, Nightmare Fredbear, and Spring Bonnie, as well as the two Halloween animatronics that were in Fnaf 4. So, I don't really know what it is today, but I kind of do want to continue the story, not these short episodes, because I actually do have time, and it was actually, ooh, okay. Actually, we have to customize our chips now, as we only have 3 red chips left. And that is absolutely amazing, so we're going to go find characters, Run Luck, Auto Shield, and Auto Mimic. I think that's going to do really well, because then I can just use gift boxes from RXQ, and that will absolutely dominate. So, yeah. Actually is pretty sick now that we are trying to get these overpowered red cubes. So we go here, and I found this false wall just because it kind of looked weird. Actually, no, we'll fight. Oh my god, you guys no damage. All good. The only problem is I do have to cycle to you before, yeah, and it also mimics the gift boxes, which is actually really great if, I do end up getting mauled. Now, that double bad pizza, honestly, is just really overpowered. We can use haunting now because we have all of that. We can haunt 2 of them as well as use the pizza. So, escape key, not a problem at all. As you can see, our XP goes back to full health because he does not have that gift box anymore, which we need to re-put there, as you can see. And it actually perfect timing because I did get rid of our gift boxes, but we managed to get the minute to give it back. Woo! Commentating. Really good for the lungs, trying to keep your breath, you know. Oh, new challenger. What's it gonna be? The Crying Child, which you all know as the first victim, or just one of the victims. It doesn't really say, but this is most notable. This is the most notable form from the Fnaf 3 final cutscene when we actually see him, and it is sad. But he does make spring traps, so you know, there's always that. So we are actually going to use a haunting move. Does that affect you? It does not. Well, I guess he's haunting people now. Well, one person, the purple guy, obviously. So, you know, it's not very much of a challenge for him to avoid getting haunted. But he actually does not even attack that much. As you can see, we didn't even use one gift box. I'm curious as to what our new member will actually bring to the table, so let's go check that out. Ooh. Okay, so the Crying Child is more of a support role than our XQ, so he can actually go in our second party. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1. And then I think we can have, you know, there's not that much to do right now because these characters, we don't really have any of the characters that I would typically use, being Springtrap. So I think we're just gonna have hot cheese. Don't know. Yep, Golden Freddy, why not? And we need something that's gonna bring a major attacking role. I'm thinking Withered Chica, just because of the cupcake. So, Endo Plush, ha! I was right. Okay, so we are gonna go down this false wall, because Scott is just a cheeky, really just annoying guy. So we're gonna save right before Bubba, because he's annoying, and we're going to now fight him. So as you can see, our little eyeball there is actually doing some pretty decent work now, obviously. And you know what? It's actually pretty overpowered now because we have no problem beating him so far. As you see, Nightmare Chica is pretty low, but I do not even think we need to switch out because of this jump scare. Bubba kind of looks like Freddy, though. We all agree he does look like Freddy, like kind of a withered, in between withered Freddy and Abomination, which is what our pal Fred there just told us. But you know, it doesn't even matter. We don't even have to. And our XQ is kind of just he's kind of just there for support, to be honest, which is honestly really good, and it's really amazing of him because there you go. I think, yeah, there you go. So, yeah, we still have, everyone's pretty low, except Withered Chica, which just died. But, you know what, now, Bubba, why are you jump scaring, bud? It's not nice. Not nice at all. So it's all good. You need a refresh. but it's all. I'm surprised he isn't going for our two other little smaller people. He's going for the Nightmare animatronics. Oh, there he goes for Plush Trap. So we need to get going and actually get another gift box set up. He hasn't hit RXQ in a while, and RXQ is just sitting at 28 health, which is, it's not that good, but it isn't bad right now, as we do not really have to worry about him. Everyone's getting pretty withered down, but we are on top, because I think the shield does in fact, half the damage, I am pretty sure, because I recall it being a lot harder as Bubba could one-shot our animatronics a couple of videos ago. So we're gonna keep going down here, go down the first one. Oh, another secret? Really? Another secret? Oh wow, okay. And now we have the counter bite chip, which I didn't even plan for. That is sick. So now we only have 2 more red chips to do. And let's run, because I don't feel like fighting you right now. Thank you. Okay, and it just got a lot weird. Oh. Okay, so it looks like the first one is not gonna be the one to go. So we know we have to go here, here, here. What about, I knew it. The middle one is not gonna do it at all. Okay, go back, go back. We're just testing things right now, and I apologize if I am being really loud, but I do. Endo 1. Ooh, okay, so you do not do much damage. Oh, never mind, you do damage. Never mind. Bite 2. Chica. Come on, man, we need you. Bite 2 again, just because I think that he has more of a resistance to... Yeah, I think he does. So it doesn't really matter. We can use Haunting right now and see if Endo 1... No, Endo 1 does not in fact want to do that. So we are going to go down with your defense, sir, so we can actually do a lot more damage. Let's go with Bad Pizza, just because Bad Pizza does do a shit ton of damage. And now we wait. You know, there's this odd little waiting time in between moves where you can't actually attack, and it's kind of weird, but I see why it's there, because if you do specifically time out your attacks, there's a lot less of a delay. But here we go, last one, and it does not seem to be working. Okay, so if we go down here, oh, golden chest, and then the white rabbit, which kind of looks like the polar opposite of RXQ, our buddy. We're gonna go down here, and it looks like this is just the start again. So I think there's gonna be a false wall somewhere. I think this is the way to go, because we had to go through 2 false walls. So this is definitely where we have to go. But, there is a false wall. That is absolutely amazing. And now we talk with our buddy, Fredbear. You found the exit. That's amazing. The giant pig lies on the other side of this sub-tunnel. He guards the key that opens the locks to the final guardians. Each guardian protects a button. Once you have found and pressed the buttons, the gates protecting the game's security system will be lowered. That's when you can strike at the heart of whatever is corrupting this world. Navigate your way through the sub-tunnels, but remember, don't go through more than 3 glitches down. Good luck. What happens if we go down to 3 glitches? Sorry, no one knows. But I'm calling it now. If I know Scott Cawthon, I'm gonna say that there is a secret behind them. So we don't really know where to go, and I kinda am expecting more glitches and maybe even a false wall in between these worlds, which is not very surprising, but you know, I can see why a Scott would do it this way. So we're gonna go through here, down this way, and nothing really here. Not even any false walls anywhere. Huh, very interesting. Okay. I have to, like, thing is though, when you're here, you really do have to be careful. Oh, there you go. Secret. Not even a secret, it's a glitched object, because if you stand still, it's a lot easier to notice them, whereas if you're walking up, you have to pay more attention. Not with this world, but with this world, you definitely do. So this is where we actually started, which means we have to go down here and probably up around this way. My character would not get stuck on random objects. That would help a bunch. So nothing here, which is interesting. Very much so interesting. So I feel like there's something there. There's also okay. Basically, oh, okay then. I just walked into that wall without even wandering about. Jeez, man, I'm just getting the same exit every single time, and it's annoying. But I do want to include this in the video just because of me walking around. Because if I cut it, oh, there we go, found something. Oh, told you, found a false wall, and now we're in third way down. So if we can find another way down, let's go right to start. If we find another way down, Fredbear said, careful. So we kind of do have to be careful, I guess. Not go more than 3, but the thing is, I do not know where 3 would be, more than 3 would be dangerous, but Fredbear told us to be careful, so we will be. This is where we're going now, and then we're going, doesn't look like there's anything, so we're going to keep going, and then we're going to go up here, around, and I think this is our stop. Very interesting. I don't even know where the hell we are at, but we are here. So we're going to fight you. We're going to save first, though. Pork Patch. Jesus, man, you look like a more deranged version of Freddy. But there's no wind-up behind you. Oh, yeah, see, that's what, see? Give boxes, give life. So if we are going to do this, lower your defense down a bunch, buddy. Jesus, man, that is absolutely amazing amount of damage just there. Ooh, looks like our buddy RX2 needs a gift box. The thing is, though, there's some animatronics that you cannot really see the gift box. I'm pointing it behind Nightmare, Bonnie here, and we're actually going to use this move again. Not losing the lowest defense, but this is probably his highest damaging move once his damage is actually, while his defense is actually lowered, which is absolutely sick. So, the bosses aren't affected by water hose, so I was about to use that, but you cannot. Now you are now dead. So, Pork Patch is not really a challenge if you do follow the red ship guide. I actually found out off of the Steam community page, which is not that hard if you have Steam, but that's that. So we're going to grab this key and then hit the button right here, and then we're going to end the episode, and in the next episode we will finish our guide to the red ships, and then I will talk to you guys in the next episode when we do that. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace!